Hello, and welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. This is KoWzrd bringing you another audio commentary on a crawl run. So, I have decided that I was just going to do a random crawl run, and I hadn't figured out what I was going to do, or when, or why, or for what, and I was like, might as well record it too, just, let everybody see the train wreck. I've beaten the game with many different races now, and I kind of was feeling trying something new. But then I realized I really wanted to try something old, not something new. I felt like doing something more familiar. And then I realized, actually, between Applejack and, whatchamacallit, all of my hunter experiments, Cobb on the Cross being the most notable, I hadn't actually gotten around to doing a good old-fashioned mage for a while. So I was kind of in a magey mood. Let's see what mages I could... Obviously, a deep elf would be the go-to correct answer for that. I mean, just got the best stats by far. For some reason, I'm in the mood for something different. Merfolk make reasonable mages. Especially, transmutation is a +3. Yeah, but I don't really want to do... Oh, that's a Minotaur. Yeah, there we go. +3, that's nice. Got reasonable summoning aptitudes. Spellcaster. No, okay, so honestly, these stats aren't as good as they initially looked to me. Demon Spawn can make great mages. -1 across a bunch of factors and 0 to the rest. That's not bad exactly. I ran a Felid fairly recently and was not happy. I don't want to do that again unless there's something new. Heal Orcs just always make you regret having rolled them. Could always run a Spriggan. I haven't run a Spriggan Wizard in a very long time. It would be nice to do one of those. A classic build. Possibility. What about kobolds? Yeah. Spellcasting at 0. Conjurations is -1, which is bad but not terrible. Ice, air, earth, fire, poison, all 0 around the board. The only thing they can't do is charms, which is an important school, and transmutation, which is good for a necromutator. Okay, so everything I would use for a necromutating, firestorming, or ice storming lich, they have negatives in. Or 0s on. It's not that great. But honestly, no better than demon spawns. I don't know why I'm so excited about this possibility at all, because deep elves do all of this stuff just with pluses instead of 0s and negatives. I think it's partially just that I want to run a kobold in some capacity, and I'm trying to think of excuses to say that's a good idea, and I can't think of any, and I'm still just going to do it in the end. I'm just going to... Well, you know what? If I've already figured out that's what I'm going to do in the end, I might as well just do it. I guess I can train stealth and dodging and make them, like, nigh untouchable for a while. That should help. -2 HP is a pretty big negative, but it's not as bad as the Deep Elf, if I recall correctly. Deep Elf, after all, is at -2, and they get +3 to MP as opposed to 0. I mean... Wow, guys, you are not making it easy for me to pick a non-Deep Elf caster this game, you know that? What about Deep Dwarves? They get the whole we can't heal because we're stupid thing, and if you get past that and are willing to just play them like an ordinary character, nope, they have uniform negatives to spellcasting, conjurations, charms, transmutations, and most of the schools of magic. So that's going to be a no in the end, I'm afraid. Yeah, pretty much. Merfolk are the only race. There's a couple races with positives to ice. Ghoul caster. Well, that would require me to play a ghoul, though, and have negatives on everything else. Alright, enough thinking. We're just going to pick something and run with it. Kobold it is, because, that's the one that most entertains my mind right now. And for caster type, I don't know. I'm in a blaster caster mood, so ice would be good, or minor magic, and then just branch into what's available. Let's go with that. It's always good to have good escape options. What is your name today? KoWzrd. It's a misspelled coward, and it says Kobold Wizard on it. It's kind of Kind of, sort of creative, I guess. No? Okay, anyway. Dodging and stealth, absolutely these are the opening things to train. Well, no. Trickle lightly into one school of defense, but really we need to get our spellcasting and killing power up ASAP. Honestly, I should turn off spellcasting. It's just 5 MP is so little that I'm really going to want a little bit more than that to work off of, especially since I have to contend with miscasts and 0 damage attacks as often as I will early game. Alright, you're dead. I shouldn't forget that, hungerless casting-ish, because I can keep eating meat. That is going to be a big deal. I should also get a short blade on hand, since I have like a +3 to those, and it'd be really nice to have a dangerous offhand weapon. Or not offhand, dangerous weapon for my hands, for when my MP goes out, or for stabbing purposes. Maybe I could go Kobold Stabber. Yeah, what kind of stabbing aptitudes are we talking here? +2 to stabbing, that's not bad. Stealth is +3, and dodging is +2. The Holy Triumvirate of stabbing is only slightly worse than it would be for a Spriggan. I don't have the speed bonus, which is kind of massively important, but if I think of it as an adjunct to Mephitic Cloud, and hopefully eventually Swiftness, that could be useful. So I'm decided I'm going to eventually work some stabbing into my diet for this character. That's and therein shall I have my power. Unless, of course, I get a really good spell book early on and it becomes clear that I need to go the spell route. Come on. Blam. Eat ourselves to very full. That's awesome. Wow, I can eat while very full? That's just extraordinary. 1 un-ID'd ring. I don't put on un-ID'd rings early on because if they, I do if I'm not recording, but if I'm recording and therefore can't afford to just be like, fuck, Ring of Teleport, I'm starting over, then I'm stuck with a Ring of Teleport and can't start over. This early on, I'm going to actually boost my intelligence over my strength. I want to get my strength to at least 8, possibly 10, but this early on, the intelligence boost is just going to be too big a boost for my casting to be ignored. We're also going to turn on memorize Mephitic Cloud and Blink, since those are the spells in this list most likely to save my life right up front. Spellcasting conjurations are both being trained. Once spellcasting hits 4, I'm turning it off altogether. It doesn't need to be trained. Pull a dog, kill a dog, heal. Pull a dog, kill a dog, heal. Cool. On we go. But yeah, I don't really play kobolds much. Oh shit! And that's why I memorized Mephitic Cloud. A 1 in 3 chance of successfully casting a spell that could save my life is way better than odds I would have had running away from an invisible Sigmund with no other tools. Heal up, return. There is a Sigmund at large on this floor, and therefore the entire floor has to be viewed as relatively unsafe or worse. Oh, cool, he's on the run. Okay, I'm faster than him, huh? How fast am I? Run speed. Average. Okay. Let's also pick up Conjure Flame, because that's going to be my best DPS most likely for a while. Ooh. Auto pickup is off. Fix that. Now it's on. Dive past the floor. We'll return to that floor when I feel better about my ability to take on Sigmund. Or when this floor proves to be too untenable and I have to for some reason. Of all the damn places to blink. Okay, Kobold is dead. Apparently kobolds aren't... I mean, I guess we wouldn't be poison resistant since I poison kobolds like it's my job. But yeah. We're gonna drop a fireball right between us and burn you up. Pop you. Keep running. Yeah, I forget that this early on, my Conjure Flame has almost no power to it, so it doesn't last very long, and doesn't, yeah. And it does somewhat less damage than I'm mentally accustomed to it doing. So I'm using it this early primarily in situations where I know I'm going to be able to force my enemies onto it, or I don't care that it costs 3 MP to only buy me a turn or two. Alright. Sif Muna. If I end up going the Stabber route, Sif Muna will be a little bit of a waste. If I end up going the Mage route, Sif Muna will be pretty fine and average. And I don't feel like thinking too much, and an early Sif Muna means I will get all the spells I like, so we'll go Sif Muna. Like I said, this was not a run that I was like planning to go super serious on. This was me wanting to just play a random game of Crawl, and then realizing I might as well just turn on the camera while I did it, so y'all got to share in the fun and share in the slaughter. Die, you damn cockroach! Alright, let's keep going. Newts die, Goblin dies, and I make off like a bandit and eat the profit. You definitely ate the profit, right? Now is a good time to check for weapons. There's a dagger I've apparently just found. Just procured for the dungeon. So, wow. Now that I'm worshipping Sif Muna, it will be important to always make sure I'm studying at least one spell. This also shouldn't be a big deal because, trust me, given my aptitudes, I'm going to be doing that for a while. Right, that's clear. That's the whole floor. I feel a little bit better about my Sigmund engage potential, but I don't want to test that in battle, so we're just going to keep moving. Oh, miscast protection is actually going to be fantastic, now that I think about it. Goblin down. Okay, come closer to me. It's a good spot. Nope. Mephitic Cloud failed. Self-Mephitic from here I would be okay with. Failed again. Succeeded, and off we go. I actually got confused by that, but it only lasted like one turn. Because it's such an ineffective cloud as it is. I just needed the chaos to break me away from the roach. I could have just blinked, honestly. That probably would have been the better option. Ooh. Good moment. We're gonna pull you right to the door of the fireplace and then miscast, gotcha, and he fell in the fumes. Perfect. Blaster caster. We're gonna chase you down and shoot you like a snake. Just similar to being chased down like a dog. Gather up these poison needles, you never know when they'll prove useful. Pretty much the moment you get a kobold with a blowgun, that's when it becomes useful. Light my fire, burn your ass. Light my fire, burn your ass. Okay, ooh, orc convention. More like a pork convention. Assuming you think of orcs as like pig-headed bestial creatures, in which case, you know, me torching them all and killing them would be like, you know, killing pigs, and hence pork. Shut up. You shut up. No, you shut up. No, you shut up. You shut up. Okay, I'll shut up. Yeah. Okay, ordinary dog. Ordinary Mephitic Cloud. It's gonna be a while for me to get Sif Muna mana channeling online, but once I do, I'm gonna go strength here, but once I do, I can abuse it because I can eat rotten meat with relative survivability. Let's see if I can't get one space closer. Miscast. Miscast, damn it. Alright. Oh, wow, he got next to me somehow. And he must have backed into the fire and burnt up, because there's no way I dealt him that much damage just by hitting him with a mephitic cloud. But whatever the method, I'm glad he's dead. I skipped the floor upstairs. I'm gonna have to go back for it eventually. There we go. I now have mana channeling. Awesome. Thought that came in at 2 stars. I didn't know it came in at 1 star. That's damn convenient. Lay down a mephitic area and then keep retreating. And now when you're nice and close and bunched up with your friend, that's when I'm going to start going to town on you guys with a dagger and some viciousness. I'm sorry, was that you trying to attack me again? Because you don't know what happens to people who try to attack me when I... Oh, fuck! That's what happens to people who try to attack me. They smite me to death. Yeah, I got careless there. I should have mana channeled a couple more times. That would have kept me alive better. You know, while he was confused, rather than trying to stab him without any stabbing skill. Also, now that I can ID all these potions, heal wounds, healing, speed, I mean, I had all manner of survival mechanisms at my disposal, I just didn't know it. Anyway, that was exactly what I wanted. A basic, pretty fast game that wasn't my worst run ever. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time.